Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, where we are in Azadal's tomb, which, I forget the exact name of the barrow, but anyway. Yes, the site of multiple massacres at this point, having just defeated Azadal himself and all his little minions, including Rallis, who was evidently bewitched by Azadal himself. We've now made it this far, where we have discovered that the true treasure at the end of the rabbit hole here is another black book. So just to make this little day we've been having even better, we're going for another sojourn into Apocrypha, I guess. So, yeah. Some holiday this has turned out to be, Claudius? You're going to need counselling after all this. Good God. Here we go. Filament and filigree black book started. Well, it looks a little different to what I'm used to so far. I'll say that much. Three thieves. I thought it might be a skill book. We'll take it. I'll take skill books, you know, just because they're valuable. They're like treasures in their own right, you know. Pop it on the shelf at home. Really? We're going to do the whole flickering lights horror thing? Oh, it's one of you guys. Oh, you brought a friend. Lovely. Oh, for the love of... Well, any kind of suspense and horror has definitely gone. Bethesda, just a note for the future. The way to do it is not to have the light flicker ominously and then just have 6 monsters just, you know, thrown at you. It doesn't really work, I'm afraid. Necklace of Waiting for. We don't really need that in here. We need the Amulet of Talos, I think, more than anything else. Or major wielding, probably major wielding, really, actually. Like, make life a bit simpler, and then we can hotkey that again, since I dropped it earlier. There we go. Eat hammer. You monstrosity. Death Brando. Oh, just when you don't think there's any water for the tentacles to jump out of. I don't know why I've been picking up scrolls of Dread Zombie. It's not like I'd ever use it. Well, I suppose I could reanimate a Draugr to fight with me. If I used it, maybe. Have a Draugr Deathlord following me around or something. Okay, what's going on? What? 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 Hoo-hoo. What? In the immortal words of Archimedes the Owl. And the game crashed. Right after I quick-saved, so it could have been worse, but, yeah. Like I said before, I'm not expecting all the problems to be magically solved by having installed the game again, but it seems to have made the game at least a bit more stable. I don't know. I got one post from a person a while back saying it might be Immersive Creatures that's causing the problem, because he was fine until he installed it, and then he started getting CTDs all over the place like me, so... I don't know, maybe I could try uninstalling that. I mean, it confuses me a little, because plenty of other people use immersive creatures and don't have a problem at all. But I don't know. Looking back, it might have been around the time that I installed Immersive Creatures, now I think about it, that it actually started to go haywire, which was ages ago, back in like chapter 2 maybe. So yeah, it's a thought. It's a thought, we'll see. Let's try and get through here. Hello. Lurker Vindicator, that's new. Can I please use my mace, game? I'm pressing the left mouse button. It's the button that lets you attack things, in case you weren't aware, and I'm getting tentacle watered to death. Come on, I'll give you the Boromir treatment. Oh, what? There we go. Kapow! Oh damn, I can't loot him now. But never mind, that was worth it. Right, anyway. Spell tome, healing hands, soul gems, paralysis, grand soul gem. Daedric boots, eh? Alright then. Scaled boots of dwindling flames. Okay. And this is the end. Okay. I just got hidden knowledge. What was that? What was that? Is this going to be a spoilery? No, it's learn the secrets of 5 black books. It doesn't say all the black books. Alright, fair enough. Secret of strength, secret of arcana, secret of protection. Power attacks cost no stamina for 30 seconds. It's a bit of a rubbish ability, but fine. Spells cost no magic over 30 seconds. That is pretty cool by comparison. And you take half damage for 30 seconds. I'm going to have that one, I think. Now let's get out of here. Anyway, on the subject of crashes, I really don't know why it bothers me so much in Skyrim compared to Oblivion, where I've just sort of accepted it as a fact of life. I think it's just because I've seen plenty of other people's Skyrim Let's Plays myself, and none of them have these problems. Only I do. And it really irritates me, because it makes me feel like I've done something wrong. Like I've incorrectly installed something, or I don't know. But anyway. Yeah. One crash in over an hour, I guess I could deal with that. It might have been a quick save related thing anyway, I guess. When I think about it. Because, you know, I don't think I can't really recall ever getting crashes just after quick saving before. It was a bit more random than that, really. And I have, with the test characters I've done, I've had crashes just after loading a quick save as well, in the middle of combat or something. Which is distinctly different, honestly. Oh, look at that. So anyway, I'll stop babbling about it, but because I'm sure it annoys some people, but doesn't annoy me as half as the crashing does. But oh, what can you do? Really? What are you doing? Make your mind up. You're going to sit down and warm up, or you're going to stand up and warm up, Claudius? And is Wilson ever going to be able to navigate those steps? Completely warm. Okay. And here we go. This is the way out. Honestly, it may be a save game thing. Like, maybe this save just crashes every now and again because of stuff. Which, honestly, I can deal with that, actually, more than there being something wrong with my mods. If it's just a case of, well, you know, the save game's just old and slightly senile, as far as that's concerned, I'm like, okay, fine, yeah, whatever then. That's just something I'll deal with, and that's fine. But, I mean, it's a little concerning, obviously, but on the other hand, it's sort of a bit like, well, you know, there's nothing that can be done about it, so I might as well just get on with it. And why have the tents disappeared? Who, oh, I guess Rallis packed it all up and took it with him. How he carried it all by himself, I have no idea, but whatever. Well then, that is the end of Unearthed, finally. Finally the end. So I guess, what's the time? 1 PM. Is it? Oh, yeah, I definitely was not using night vision. It's just all brown because this is the Ashland and it's just like that. So, who is making that racket? Oh, it's bloody mages again. Ugh. I give up, I really do. I don't know where they all come from, that's the thing. You know, they just appear out of nowhere. You'd think I would have killed them all by now. Well, I guess we're going to see the Scarl, mate. We've got a bit of a tricky subject to discuss with them. I'm a little hungry as well. What have we got? A goat's cheese wedge, will that do it? No. Chicken breast, that will. So yeah, we're going to go see the Scarl village, and we may or may not end up fighting a dragon on the way, come to think of it. So, watch the skies, Wilson. Let me just quick save. There we go. Oh, really? It's a random Nord. Hello, random Nord. What is your problem? Glacial crystal heavy boots. Alright, I guess. War Chief heavy bulwark. Whoa, that's pretty good armor. It's not as good as my ebony, but that's still pretty impressive. And to be fair, my ebony is majorly smithed up. So, still, I say good armor in that it's got a good armor value. It's, on the other hand, looks ridiculous, so no thank you. Moving on. I've noticed, by the way, I got a little tweak pack thing called One Tweak, which does stuff like fix the widescreen resolution, not the widescreen resolution, what am I talking about? It fixes the full, fake borderless full screen mode for you. It also fixes the annoying bug where the cursor shows up sometimes, which is what we had a few episodes ago. And that sort of thing, it's pretty sweet. One of the other things I've noticed it does fix is it fixes that annoying bug I've had ever since I got Skyrim, whereby if I'm picking up a bunch of things from a chest, or if I'm jumping around on a particular surface, the first sound effect played is always a generic one, followed by the ones that are actually supposed to play. For example, I'm jumping around on Ash right now. And it's making this jumping around on Ash sound effect, right? And you can just bugger off, get someone else to help you with your next genocide. I'm bouncing around on this Ash right now, and normally what it would always do is every time the first jump, whenever I landed, it would play the default sort of generic thud landing on ground sound effect, and then with subsequent jumps it would play the sound effect for when you land on Ash. And same if I was taking 3 items out of a chest, the first item would be the generic take item noise, and the other ones following it would be the actual noises they get played from, like the jingle sound when you pick up coins and the liquid noise when you pick up a potion or something. I don't know if you guys know what on earth I'm talking about. If you go back and watch some previous videos, if you've never had this problem yourself, you'll see what I mean, I reckon. But anyway, this tweak pack I got, it finally fixed it, and it's been like that ever since I got the game. Vanilla version, modded version, release after patches, doesn't matter. I always had that bug, even no matter what computer I played it on. It was always the same. So, just a thing I thought I'd say. I'd note, if you don't already have that thing and you suffer from the same problem I did. I say suffer, it was never that big a deal, but you know. Yeah, I recommend it because yeah, it kind of got rid of that weird sound glitch completely, which is pretty neat, I guess. What the hell? It's a random troll. Hello, random troll. I guess we could pop into Thirsk and warm up a bit while we're in the neighborhood. Just grabbing random butterflies. Yes, here we are. Hello, Belgamilk. Don't think you're ever going to despawn, are you? Wilson's nowhere to be seen, but never mind. Let's pop inside. There you are. Should I turn up to the Skull Village wearing a Dragon Priest mask? Probably. It would probably be ill-advised, I think, on balance. So, let's wear that instead. I guess we're already warm. Here we are. Right then, well. You can use a drink. So I guess more Ashfire mead. I've still got a Cyrilli Brothers one, but I'm saving that for a special occasion. We need more mead. What we really need is some water skins. I can't find any anywhere. They're not selling them at the Retching Netch, so and they're supposed to be sold by picking up food off the floor, honestly, Claudius. What you like. But yeah, it's you're supposed to be able to buy them at innkeepers, but we can't buy them from Gelder Sadri for some reason. He just doesn't stock them. I guess we could take Blackbriar Reserve, but I think that might influence our faculties a little bit too much. It's strong stuff, don't you know? Not exactly thirst quenching, I would have called it, but whatever. Okay. God, it does look chilly, doesn't it? I think the weather mod adds a sort of blue tint to everything when you're in sort of really cold, snowy, freezing weather. I think it looks great. It's very cinematic. Anyway. Skull Village, this way. Let's just go. And pick up the snowberries on the way. Oh, did the music just change? I was enjoying that. I'm gonna miss this place when we leave, you know. It's grown on me, I have to admit. Oh, for the love of all that's... Piss off! Oi! Here we are. At least the snowy half of the island is fairly beautiful. The brown ashy part isn't so nice, but, you know. Okay, Korst. We're about to have a very awkward conversation, I'm afraid. Course. Wrong shaman, wrong game. Storm Cragstrider, not Korst fucking Windeye. I'm an idiot, okay. Right.
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skull had survived worse.
Worse than dragons? Really? You'll have to tell me about that sometime then. I spoke to Hermaeus Mora. He asked for the secrets of the Skull.
Hermaeus Mora. Old Herma Mora himself. So he is the source of Mirak's power. Of course. We have many tales of Herma Mora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him.
What are the secrets of the Skull? That's a bit of a silly question, isn't it? Because if I there wouldn't be secrets of the Skull if he just told anyone who asked, would it? Why'd you call him Herma Mora?
That is a name for him. The demon of knowledge. He has always been our enemy.
What? And your patron is the Angel of Ignorance then, or something? He said it's the only way he'll teach me the final word of Mirak's shout.
So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. I do not know if I have the strength to face him. The Tree Stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be.
You mean you're gonna give him what he wants?
Yes. The Skull also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets. When Herma Mora finally wins. As shaman, it is my duty to guard these secrets, but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Herma Mora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
Whew, I hope you know what you're doing.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must. It is the only way to free Solstein forever from Mirak. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do not fear for me, my daughter. This is the destiny that the Old Maker has laid out for me.
I stand beside you, Father, as always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
The Skull yield up their secrets to me.
Oh God.
No, stop!
I won't nothing for you.
Do something!
Oh, okay.
You have delivered me with my angry gesture. In return, I keep my promise as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak. You will be either a worthy opponent or his successor. as the tides of fate.
Oh boy.
Father! What have you done? Go. My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy Mirak and lift his master's shadow from the land. Go then. Kill Mirak. Do not fail.
Wait here, dude. Gregor is waiting. What? Well, I know he's waiting for me in your Vaska, but fine. Yeah, just stay here, Wilson. It wouldn't feel right somehow if I went up there with you clanking around after me. Well, I kind of need to go warm up first, which is a little anticlimactic, I must admit.
I do not blame you. I know
Goodbye,
you
old
chose
friends. We will miss you, but do not worry. Leia will guide us well, thanks to you.
You could sound a little bit more concerned.
We won't forget what you did for us, Storm. Walk with your maker.
Freya, I'm sorry.
Let's see if we can warm up here. What are you doing, Wilson?
Please, Allmaker, send her back to us.
You'll be missed.
Okay then.
May the honor.
We're warmed up. We're still thirsty, irritatingly enough, but it doesn't matter right now.
Next look.
I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna put that on. It's time. We're ready. We're going up that mountain, or wherever it is we need to go. And
What was that thing?
we're gonna put an end to this. And we're gonna avenge poor old Storm's death. That was, yeah. Mirak's gonna pay, and then, if I get my way, so is Hermaeus Mora immediately afterwards.